Welcome back, Stassa23 here, back again with some knife therapy. And before you start, if you like the video, please drop a thumbs up on it. Helps out the channel a whole bunch. If not, thumbs down also works. And if you like knife content and you're not already, smash that subscribe button with the bell notification so you don't miss any content. Alrighty, today I have another unboxing for y'all. This one's coming from DLT Trading, one of my favorite retailers. They get the knives out to you so fast. They must put them straight in the mail as soon as your order goes through, because I always get my knives very fast from them. This knife, I know some people are going to get upset, was a DLT exclusive. And this knife brought back some cool memories for me. I was excited to actually get my hands on one. I don't know how fast they went. I just got on, picked it up, and let's see what it is. What is this? Let me make sure. I think that is just some paperwork. Oh, got a cool swag tag from DLT. Always good to see. All right, that's just paperwork. All right, and the knife. So we have another Spyderco, and let's get into it. I'm gonna put that over there. I'm very excited about this one. All right, we have the Spyderco Tuff. Now, the reason this brought back, some nostalgic memories for me is because whenever I started getting back into the knife community pretty heavy, this was one of those knives that I picked up, and I absolutely loved it. And it's definitely gonna be a love it or hate it design. I still have it. This is the original Spyderco Tuff with the golf ball texture and the scales. A lot of people didn't like that. I liked it a lot. Got the golf ball indentions here. And this particular one had a satin blade and CPM 3V. Look at that thick stock, just a beast of a knife. This is a Ed Shemp design. And if you know anything about Ed Shemp, a lot of his designs are out there, at least for, most people. His Bowie or whatever, people thought that looked crazy. It did look pretty crazy, but, it's a love it or hate it. Some people loved it. I like this knife a whole lot. Enough that whenever I found out that DLT was going to bring it back, because it's a discontinued model as an exclusive, I jumped on it. So what's different? You have just green Peel Pro IG10, as you can see. You have you got black hardware instead of the satin hardware all throughout. You have none of the dimpling on this side, none of the dimpling on this side. You got a black clip, black hardware here. It's a four-way positional pocket clip. And as you can see, the blade is also black. I don't know if that's a PVD or what. It's got that like shiny matte look to it. Let's see. Ooh, nice and smooth action. Now the difference between the older one and the newer one, the older one is 3V. This one is in crew wear steel. Another Tuff, one of my favorites. It's a tough steel. And Spyderco does a good job with their crew wear. And of course, yeah, it's a weird looking knife. Stout. Let's see if the blade stock thickness looks the same. Same blade stock thickness. Same everything pretty much besides the steel. The G10 color dimpling and the hardware. So you don't have the dimpling anywhere. It's an odd looking knife, but it actually is fairly comfortable. I mean, depending on your hand size, but this choke up grip for me is pretty darn comfortable. I will test and use this one if y'all would like to see that. I like how it looks like there's no lock bar insert right there, but as you can see, it's done from the inside. That's a nice little added touch. And I see that Spyderco started doing these. They put that sticker right underneath the clip so you don't get the knife scratched up, just in case this is a collector's piece for you only, which I'm sure a lot of people who bought this knife, it probably will be a safe queen. It'll probably never get used, and that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. It's a knife. I don't know if DLT will be doing another run of them. I know people have mixed feelings about this, but I like the fact that some of these companies are bringing back some old discontinued knives. Here's some pause and read. I think it's cool. You know, do I wish everybody that wanted one could get one? Yes, I do. Like I said, I don't know how fast these went. It's just talking about Crewwear, Ed Shemp. So if you want to read that, you can pause and read. I don't know how fast these went. I didn't have any trouble getting it. I got on the site whenever they said they were going to be dropping them. I was actually like a couple minutes late. Put it in my cart and paid for it. It wasn't like the Blade HQ debacle with the smock. That one kept kicking me off, and I got tired of it, so I just left the site, came back probably 10 minutes later, and it had calmed down, and I was able to pick up one. So, you know, I definitely don't like doing that, and I know some people will not do it, and that's totally understandable. But like I said, this knife had some nostalgic meaning for me, and I'm glad to have, you know, this newer, cool looking version. And this particular one in 3V, let's see, I put my own edge on. You can see right there, that little dent. This knife, whenever I had bought it, I was an operator at an industrial chemical plant, the one that I was injured at. And I used to use this knife a good bit. I was cutting off some tags on a steel valve, and I slipped and banged the edge into that valve. When I say I hit it really hard, I didn't even want to look at the knife, and that's all it did is basically kind of roll the edge. And from then on, I love me some 3V steel. The knife was meant to be like a hard user. Shemp designed it. That's why he did this short lock bar, he said. And this one originally was really hard to push over. I noticed this one's not as tough. I don't know if they changed anything or what, but this one out of box is nice and smooth. Let's see if I can spidey flick it. Yeah, I can spidey flick it. This one out of box was really, really tough to open, and I couldn't spidey flick it, but now this one is stupid smooth. I did do some stuff to the inside of it, polished the washers and stuff like that, and now this one's stupid smooth. It's got some nice big phosphor bronze washers in there, and I'm sure this one will break in nicely. I probably won't do anything to the inside of this one because it's already smooth. Let's see, I doubt I can, let's see if I can, trying to flick it on that blood groove. Look at that massive blood groove. So there you go. That is the Spyderco Tuff DLT exclusive. Love seeing them bring back these old designs. How do y'all feel about it? Not the fact of how hard it is to get some of them, but how do y'all feel about the fact that some of these companies are bringing back, you know, like the Spyderco Bowie that everybody wanted? And of course, I know that was a big nightmare. I got mine after the fact from a friend, so I wasn't able to pick up one in the beginning. And, you know, seeing them come back out with the Spyderco Tuff, another cool design that, you know, I was sad to see go. Do y'all want to see some more of those? I know I do. You know, even if I don't get it from the company at that time, you know, I usually wait. If I miss it, I wait and I try to find somebody who's, you know, trying to be a good Samaritan, or, you know, not trying to rape me on the price and give me, you know, that bro deal or whatever to get it for what they paid for. So there you go. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them down below. I hope everybody's having an absolute wonderful day. I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.